Dear old friends, before the noise, before the city hum, before the walls closed around your spirit, I was there. I was in the wind that danced through the grass. I was in the river that whispered over stones. I was in the silence that called your name. Child of dust and eternity, why do you seek me behind walls when my presence breathes through the open world I painted for you? Do not hide yourself in concrete when I am waiting for you in creation. Come out. Step into the light. The world was never meant to cage you. It was meant to cradle you. For peace and prayer, do not run to the room of shadows. Come to my fields, where every blade of grass bows in worship, where the rivers carry hymns older than mankind. Sit where the earth still remembers Eden. Let the wind be your choir, the birds your companions, and the sky your cathedral. When you walk through the fields barefoot and unguarded, do you feel it? That pulse beneath your feet, that rhythm of life that has never ceased since I first said, "Let there be." Every leaf trembles with my breath. Every stream reflects my face. I am not far from you. I am the hush between waves, the shimmer on water, the scent of rain before it falls. Do not say, "I must go somewhere holy to meet God," for I have filled the earth with my holiness. It flows in rivers. It sings through forests. It glows in the morning dew. Your soul was never designed to find peace in walls alone. It was shaped to rest in creation, because creation remembers its creator. When you sit by a quiet river, the world slows down enough for your heart to listen again. You will hear what the city drowns out, the language of peace. The steady trickle of water becomes my voice saying, "Be still and know that I am God." The sun's warmth upon your face becomes my touch saying, "You are loved, you are seen, you are safe, you have wandered too long among noise." You have prayed within walls and wondered why the silence hurt more than it healed. You have whispered my name, but your own thoughts shouted over it. Now come outside, lay down your devices, your masks, your burdens. Walk into the lap of nature. Let the earth carry what your shoulders can no longer bear. Sit by the riverbank where the water runs clear and let it wash your mind. Each ripple will carry away a worry. Each breeze will untie a knot within you. Breathe deeply, not the air of buildings, but the breath of the world I made for you. It is laced with the memory of Eden. It will remind you of what peace feels like. Do you see that single flower swaying beside you? It does not rush, it does not strive, yet it is clothed in beauty. That is how prayer should be, not a performance, not a race of words, but a resting of the soul in my light. Listen to the river. It never stops flowing. Even when stones try to block it, it finds a way. That is how my grace moves through your life. Sometimes quietly, sometimes forcefully, but always forward. Look at the trees, rooted deep yet reaching high. Their stillness is not weakness, it is wisdom. They know the rhythm of waiting. So must you. Feel the wind, invisible but powerful. You cannot hold it, but you can feel it. So it is with my spirit. You cannot see me, yet I move through you, around you, within you. Now gaze at the sky. It holds both storm and sunlight. So does your heart. But remember, the sky never loses its vastness, neither do you. When you sit there in silence by the water's edge, that is prayer too. You need not always speak. Your stillness becomes your worship. When a tear falls into the river, I count it as a psalm. When your breath steadies, I hear it as gratitude. Prayer is not a list, it is a meeting. And I am already waiting where peace lives. You have looked for me in temples, in books, in sermons, but I was in the morning light, asking you to look up. I was in the breeze brushing your hair, whispering, "I am here. Do not fear silence." It is not the absence of my voice, it is the presence of my peace. The world shouts, but I whisper. And my whisper is always found in still places, the heart of a forest, the song of a stream, the hush of dawn. Stay a while. Let time slow down. Let the noise drain out of you until all that remains is the steady beat of life itself. Do you feel that warmth spreading through your chest? That is not the sun alone. It is my light healing your spirit. For every wound you hide, Nature has a remedy. For every sorrow, I have written a reflection of hope in creation. When you feel lost, walk barefoot on the grass. It will remind your body that you are of the earth, made from it, sustained by it, returning to it. Yet within that same body, I placed eternity. You are both soil and spirit, grounded and infinite. Look at the river again. It bends, it curves, it meets obstacles, but it never loses direction. That is what peace truly is, not the absence of problems, but the certainty of purpose. Do you wish to know the secret of peace? It is not found in control. It is found in surrender. Even the waves bow before me. Even the trees lift their arms in trust. Peace is not something you must build. It is something you must allow. You cannot grasp it with your hands. You must open them. When you stop trying to hold everything together, you'll find that I already am. That is why I call you to nature. Because here, every creature lives by faith. The bird sings without knowing if tomorrow's branch will hold. The river flows without knowing where it will end. And yet, they live untroubled. So should you. You have come here searching for me. But the truth is, I have been searching for you. From the moment I shaped the mountains and carved the seas, I left traces of my presence for you to follow. Every sunrise was a letter, every breeze a message. You were meant to walk in my art and find the artist. And now you have. Not in temples made by hands, but in the temple of creation, where the ceiling is the sky and the altar is your heart. This is where peace lives. This is where I dwell. When you rise from this place, take a piece of it with you. Carry the calm of the river into your work. Carry the light of dawn into your relationships. Carry the stillness of the forest into your storms. Now go back, but not the same. Let the world's noise come, but do not let it live in you. Remember the rhythm of the fields. Remember the river's song. Remember that peace is not a place, it is a person, and I am with you. When the days grow heavy again and your heart feels restless, you will know what to do. Step outside. Find a patch of sunlight. Sit by a river or beneath a tree. Close your eyes and listen. You will hear it again. The hum of life, the music of my creation, the heartbeat of peace. And in that stillness you will know I am here. I have always been here. For peace and prayer, my child, do not confine yourself to walls. Come to where I dwell, in the lap of nature, where heaven still kisses the earth. There, your soul will remember what it means to rest. There, your prayers will rise like mist and return like rain. There, you will find not only me, but yourself. If this message touched your spirit, pause, breathe, and step outside. Let nature remind you of the peace God still offers. And if you wish to share His light with others, now like, comment, and subscribe to God Power. Together, let's fill the world with His presence, one prayer, one breath, one heartbeat at a time.